I don't know if I should be more impressed with my modern-day self for beating Cornell in just those few tries, or if I should be disappointed with my younger self for taking so long to do it. Probably somewhere in the middle, but with all that in mind, it's time to get to the second third of the game, everyone, as we start with the Mountain Fortress.
The deed is done. Cornell is no more. Such a pity that the Brotherhood of Light, the order to which we both belong, should also be the reason why the world is in such chaos. Gabriel, you have proven your worth, my friend. You have a piece of the God Mask. It is said this relic can bring back the dead. It is said this relic can bestow power beyond any man's reckoning. Now, with the help of the old god, he heads toward the land of the vampires and further into the heart of darkness.
Did I just hear that right? The land of the vampires?
Where are we? What is this place?
The Crow's Pass. The land of the vampires lies beyond those hills. A powerful witch protects this domain. I can go no further.
Who are you? And why do you help me?
You may think I am helping you, but you would be wrong. I serve no one. You would do well to remember that.
And here we go, second third of the game as we head towards the land of the vampires. As I said earlier, I think you would be forgiven if you had played the game up to this point and you had reached the conclusion that it doesn't really feel like a Castlevania game. And as I said before, you would be correct as far as characters and locale and general atmosphere is concerned, but that's all about to change pretty quickly. And I do respect the game for having the, I don't know what you could call it, like self-control, maybe? Something like that, to not just dive into this portion of the game early on, right off the bat, to kind of wait until roughly the midway point to do so, but you guys will see what I'm talking about soon enough. For now, let's get the scroll. Evil exists here, insidious evil that consumes men's bravery. It seems, lurking in the castle, is an ogre. I find it incredible that childhood stories can turn out to be true. I remember my father reading to me tales of these creatures when I was a boy and, if memory serves, they are slow and ponderous when attacking. What I need is something that will allow me to run fast and move quickly, if I am to stand a fighting chance against this giant beast. Well, luckily for us, I believe if we double tap, yeah, we can dash now. We did already see that, didn't we? Activate Shadow Magic, then press and hold the L2 button. Okay. Isn't that just like the Shadow Falcon Punch that we got earlier? Let's see. You'll have to forgive me again, guys. It's been a while since I played the game. Should be this button. Wrong button. It's the L2? That's what I'm doing here. Oh, it's not a Falcon Punch. It's like a little Falcon Dash we have right here. Okay. I forgot that was a thing. Yeah, we have a lot of ways to kind of traverse the land as we go along. Again, like a Castlevania game. Get new upgrades, different moves allow you to get to different portions of levels. And granted, it's not a one single interconnected overworld like some of the more Metroidvania games would do. Specifically starting with Symphony of the Night, in my opinion, was the first good game of that type. But still, you know, it kind of takes that concept to heart and does keep in mind what it was all about. But before we do get to the land of the vampires, we're going past the Crow's Nest, was it? The Crow's Watch? Something that Pan told us about? So we're gonna have a little interjection here before we actually get to the main course, which is the land of the vampires. I bet if you were one of those fans and you're like, it doesn't really feel like a Castlevania game, that sentence probably perked your ears a little bit, probably got you a little bit more interested. And we still have the trolls here. Great, great, great. And just as I thought, the chainsaw is still not serving us very well, but we should be unlocking further expansions to that along with some other moves as we get closer and closer to our ultimate destination here. These weren't the trolls, though. Were these classified as like the baby trolls? I kind of forget. There we go. Go ahead and get these fairies right here. I remember not really using the fairies a whole lot whenever I played this game. I used the crystal quite a bit for the more difficult bosses. The more difficult enemies and of course the bosses. But there we go. That's the super jump I had in mind. I'm having a surprisingly easy time keeping up all of my hits here in order to get more and more of our light and dark energy back. Okay, which way? Looks like the path splits again. I usually always go right in these situations, so let's try this way first. Tear down this wall. Well, if I had to guess, we'd probably have to use the same thing we just did. Oh, let me try Falcon punching. Hold up, how do I do that? There we go. I forget that you need to, like, you need to hold the button before you do a dash with this shadow magic. What do we have here? Shadow Gem. You know, I was fully prepared to have to go back and get all the gems that I missed there in the first few parts before Cordell, but I just didn't have as much trouble with them as I thought I would, so... I mean, I didn't start this game with the concept of, like, getting 100% or anything like that. Because, I mean, I enjoy the game, but I don't love it that much, you know? And this is one of those weird moments where the game decides it wants to be 60 frames. Just, most of the time it's sub 60. Which, it's a very good-looking game for the PlayStation 3. I wouldn't really expect 60 in a game like this, you know, with this level of fidelity and resolution. But sometimes the game is just like, yeah, I'm gonna go 60 now, for some reason. Let's see what we get. As we feared, the fortress has been overrun by evil forces. A terrible, bird-like creature has made the tower her personal nest, and a huge monster roams around the old castle walls, protecting it. I have heard nothing from the other knights, so I will assume the worst, and will try to return to the Brotherhood, to inform them that this pass is held against us. A crow witch, huh? Yeah, sounds pretty freaky to me. I mean, nothing we've seen so far has been, you know, especially scary, I would say, but maybe this will be the first one. I can't think of one enemy type later on that is kind of like, it makes me a little bit uncomfortable. Besides the spiders, but I mean, with me, the spiders are a given. I don't fear a whole lot in this world. You know, I'm a very brave and manly person, but I don't know what spiders do to me, man. It awakens something in me, some primal fear that I suppose my ancestors had. But there's another enemy type that kind of evokes the same thing from me. Maybe not so much because, you know, it is a fictitious creature, but oh crap. And there's the ogre. That's no good. That's a big boy. Get out the way! Oh crap. Take down all the little beasties and see what we can do here. Just gonna try breaking down that wall. I definitely don't want to be in the way whenever it comes crashing down. Maybe I have to use those walls in order to get back up and these guys will just spawn as nauseam. That would be inconvenient. No, here it comes. It's coming down. Okay. Didn't see that one coming. Okay, let's try staying away from the edge this time so I don't just fall to my doom. This is gonna do that, so now I can get over here. There we go. Slightly inconvenient that I just happened to be on top of a piece of ground that was just gonna fall. Get back to it. Stop reaching over here. Oh! Oh no! Oh, get out! Yeah, it hurts, don't it? Stay back, man. Let's go into Shadow Match and see if I can finish this thing off any easier. Or any more quickly, honestly. God, can it happen again, huh? That's what happens when you press the wrong button, I guess. Maybe try some of these sub-weapons. I mean, these daggers are not gonna be... as useful anymore, since we're pretty much done with the Lycans. I don't think we ever fight any more Lycan enemies after this. Well, we'll keep our distance so I don't take any more unnecessary damage. In fact, I might try the light magic now to get back some of that HP that I missed. There we go. Okay. Boy, that was the health bar for just that thing's hand. Can you imagine? Oof. And of course, we're gonna have to fight the real thing. The fool body one later on. Hey, don't just pass up that arc. I need that energy. Let's go ahead and check out that bestiary. The Anubium giants are an ancient species as old as the Earth itself. This particular ogre is one of the last of his race left in the world. He lives amongst the walls of this deserted mountain fortress, waiting for misguided travelers to stumble in, so that he can grind their bones to make his bread. However, this particular ogre hasn't had much man-flesh for quite some time, having to settle for the odd cave troll. Ogres can have extremely keen senses of smell, and can sniff a man from half a mile away, making them very successful trackers. Fortunately, their size and clumsy nature means that their prey can often see them coming. Size giant, difficulty high. Well, it shouldn't be too difficult since we have access to unlimited energy here. Kinda weird. Okay, let's get out the way right here. Did he just flatten me? Oh my god, he did. Okay, let's try with the shadow magic first. Yeah, that was not very high damage, it's just those few hits. Maybe I should try the chainsaw combo if I get the chance. Yep, can't really reach him from far away. So I don't think I really need to conserve energy here since we have an unlimited access, so... just stay in shadow form, honestly. Maybe I should go light form since I am like halfway. Whenever he rears up, we just go ahead and dodge roll out the way, and I think he should be fine, honestly. Okay, we're full. Or we were full until that happened. Okay, that's the big one. Alright, let's go ahead and get the rest here. Ah, shockwaves now. Not gonna mess up the quick time events this time. Ooh, he took out an eye. Brutal. And what is he doing now? Gonna throw a rock at us? Yeah, classic ogre move. See if I care, dumb oak. I'm gonna call this guy Shrek from now on. Looking pretty good, Shrek. Actually looking a bit thinner than when I last saw you. Wouldn't happen to have a dragon nearby, would you? And that's just a slower version of the attack that Cornell used on us when you would do the initial impact and then the shockwave. So I would be a fool to be hit by that again. Unfortunately, we cannot get a ton of hits in. And if we can take out that other eye, you would think this would be a really easy battle against the Green Ogre. Can I reach him? Nah, you really can't. You gotta wait for him to extend himself somehow. I wonder if I could with these daggers, though, that are supercharged with that energy. Let's go ahead and try that. I'm just curious. How much damage did that do? Oh yeah, minuscule amount. As I said, the dagger's not going to be too terribly useful from here on out. As the enemies that they are super effective of, we just took down their lord, so hey, really no more use for them. Try to get a bit of HP back, and if I had to guess, we'd have to end this off on a quick time event of some sort. Go ahead and get some more energy back. Come here. Almost got him. Just want to stay stocked up though, you know? Keep recoiling back like it's time for a quick time event, but nothing's happening. Okay, I'm done with that. Try to get some shadow energy back. Ah, come on, I jumped. Well, I got all of it back though, so... almost got him. Okay, it looks like it's quick time event time. Come on, what are we going for here? Oh. And let's finish this guy off. Eye number 2. Still gotta fight. You don't have any HP left. You have as much HP as you do eyes left. But remember what the bestiary entry said. Very keen sense of smell. Oh my god. And finish him off. Oh my god, I didn't even see that. Sharp rock just right in the neck. Oh, what a way to go. Well, we can add a massive ugly ogre named Shrek to the kill list. The amount of supernatural creatures that Gabriel's taken out. Let's go ahead and get out of here, though. That was just the little beastie guarding the tower, though. That wasn't the main beastie of the tower, which is just fantastic. And one has to wonder, is this the way to the actual tower? This looks like something we could... I forgot how to do, like, the super punch. Yeah, that's right. Let's try charging up. Of course, I'm facing the wrong way now. Boom! Just like that. Oh, is this the way to go? I thought this was the optional area. Hold on, let's see what was back here. I thought this was the optional way to go. Oh god, which way did we go? Well, I usually always go right in this scenario, so... Can I do anything about this? Then this one branches off further. Ah, I see. It actually is just something that we don't have the ability to get to quite yet. Which is kind of weird, because if I remember correctly, I don't think... I don't know. I mean, at some point I think I'm gonna have to go back and actually, find all these things, but... Well, here's a guy, but I wonder what that is up there. That glowing green thing. Always good to get more light magic. Let's see if we can get up there and check out what that thing is. Do I have to use the jumps? Yeah, I thought so. Oh, just the unlimited supply of fairies. That's right. Maybe I should be using the fairies more often. Maybe they would have been helpful in that mini-boss battle against the ogre. I mean, I'm sure they would have been useful against the regular troll enemies that we've encountered so far, but... those guys aren't terribly difficult to begin with. And doesn't look like there's a whole lot more that's all that interesting over here, so... Alright. Let's try to get to that castle proper. Well, it's not really a castle, it's more like a tower, I think they said. Okay, what are we doing here? Do I gotta run and jump? This is one of those things I was talking about, where it's like, okay, game, you used to tell me, you know, things used to kind of glow when I could jump and grab on something. Oh wait, there's that thing right there. You see, I didn't see that because I was up against the sky. Okay. That's gonna be my defense on that one. Okay, how about we bring out the shadow magic for this one, speed this up a little. Because these guys go down in like 3 hits with the shadow magic active, so... Okay, well don't take those hits, man. I'm not gonna be able to maintain this if you're taking those freaking hits. And that's all it took, huh? Well... I was hoping I could get a good combo going in order to refill my shadow magic, but looks like that is not gonna be the case. Let's go ahead and try these fairies, just to see. Wait for the right opportunity when they're nearby, and go get them. It distract them alright for sure, but... I mean, yeah, I guess it keeps them busy, alright, so maybe against these smaller guys that is a bit more helpful. I don't think fairies will ever be particularly useful against bosses, so there's really no reason to save them like you would a crystal. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's a big boy. No, we saw how the fairies did against the smaller guys. Let's see what happens here. Go get him. Not the tiny one, the bigger one. There we go, yeah, that's what I wanted. Yeah, look at that, it's actually completely immobilizing. Maybe I underestimated the power of the fairy. I have this fully charged up now, so let's get all the shadow back. I should be able to take this thing out very easily. Although I probably need to, capture it. Yeah, let's not kill it. There we go. I'll take out the other ones. Boom! The shockwave attack is always so satisfying. So that gate is obviously the thing that we have to break down. I want to make sure that there's nothing else around here that the game may be trying to obstruct from me. Well, it doesn't look like it, so let's just go ahead and take care of the main gate here. Because I don't know if the tiny guys are going to stop coming around or not. There we go. And that must be the tower. They're not gonna come close. Oh yeah, well that's a bad sign. When the monstrous trolls won't even come near. Alright, well, no way to go but pressing on. Feels like we are going into the belly of the beast here, though. Oh no! Oh my god. The Chupacabras. Often portrayed as evil, blood-sucking monster, the Chupacabra's only real obsession are magical relics. When in the presence of such artifacts, they will do anything to get them. However, the chupacabras are not inherently evil creatures, and most of the time, after a short game of hide-and-seek, they will return anything they have stolen. The chupacabras are the most annoying enemy in the game, bar none. Remember when I said that the little imps are not the most difficult enemy? No, it's these guys. They show up, they take all your stuff, then you have to play hide-and-seek with them before you're able to go any further. And I think because of the audio delay, because that's what I have to deal with whenever I record a game, it's gonna take forever to find them. Usually they'll tell you if you're getting warmer or colder, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find these little boogers like that. Oh, I hate the chupacabras.
Yet so far.
Okay, well I got the subtitles, so maybe I should stop complaining.